And good evening, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yes, you're in the right place if you came here to see the NCAPDA show, Improv for Action. I'm Randy White, and I'd like to take this time now to introduce our director for this evening, Ms. Jamie Rich.
Thanks, Randy. Hello, everyone out there. So nice to see you. Yep, so great to see you out there. And if you think I really can see you, then, well, that's enough of that. So thank you so much for coming and seeing. This is a pretty special show. Could be the first time, I don't know, that improv has been used to spread the prescription drug abuse and misuse awareness messages. So that's what we're going to be trying our hand at this evening. So we will be asking for some involvement from you. So hopefully you all know where the chat is and how to use the chat, because we will be asking you to put some things in the chat. And before we go any further, I would like to introduce our players that we're going to be playing with tonight. And they would be Randy coming back, Glenda, Keith, Bill, Doug, and our special guest star of the evening, Brian. And Brian is a youth ambassador with NCAPDA, or the National Coalition Against Prescription Drug Abuse. So we are so happy to have him here with us. So thank you all. You can all go bye-bye now for a minute. So what I would like from you in chat is just fill the chat with things that you do to relax, feel good, make yourself happy. Just start typing away. Okay, we've got a few. Okay, let's see. All right, let's bring up Doug and Bill. And we're going to be using your words you put in chat for inspiration. You may not hear them spoken, but I'm going to give them a word to inspire them. And for you too, it is taking a bath.
Man, if I sell this stock now, I am going to lose my shirt.
You seem pretty upset about this. You need to relax.
Oh, yeah, this is just.
Aren't you supposed to leave it in there long term and, let it ride out, the waves and things, the ups and flows?
I know.
Like that.
But
it's only money. Hey, it's, get another job.
it's only,
you need to relax, you're uptight. I can suggest a massage. I can suggest, going for a walk, talking to a friend. You have friends, don't you? Well, Jerry, I'm your neighbor, but I'm not necessarily your friend.
I was going to say, I have acquaintances.
Acquaintances? Well, that's a start.
It's a start? Okay.
Yes. Okay. How can you get your acquaintances to be friends? Let's see.
Scene. Thank you, you two. All right, let's bring up Randy and Brian. And your motivation for your scene is working in the garden.
I was working in my garden, and I think I found like a tarantula or something.
I'm almost speechless. You found a tarantula in our garden?
Yeah, it was like this big. I was actually really concerned. I don't know where it came from. I don't think you find a lot of tarantulas in Antarctica. Um,
Look, when they sent us here, they said we'd see a lot of strange things, but besides a few wayward scientists in really colorful snowsuits, well, first off, I got to ask you, you felt comfortable, I guess, in that snow garden, even though they said they used radioactive materials to grow some of that stuff?
yeah, I'm kind of used to radiation. I use a really, really old laptop, and I think I'm already like halfway there. So
And scene. Thank you. Okay, Glenda and Keith. Your word is meditate.
I can't do it. I can't do it. I cannot meditate. I do not have, it's just, there's just too much going on. I can't meditate. I don't know what you think I can do, but I can't. Oh my gosh, there's just so much going on.
Mellow.
No, but,
Mellow.
no, I can't.
Mellow.
Honey,
Mellow.
And scene. Thank you, everyone. So the reason I asked you that, and we had those little funny interactions, was all the things that you put in chat. So I see sleep, meditate, sing, travel, drawing, sitting at the beach, going with family and friends, jogging. These are what we call possibly alternative treatment, alternative methods to taking pain pills. Some things that maybe people can turn to, such as acupuncture, chiropractic, herbs, yoga, meditation, as an alternative to picking up opioids or pills. So that's why I asked you that. So I'm going to turn it over to Randy now.
Thank you very much, Jamie. I'm going to need a suggestion, speaking of suggestions, from you there out in the lovely radio audience. And we're going to be looking at a few different things, but I need from you a relationship between two people. Relationship between two people. Let's put that in the old. Here we go. All right, I see parent and child. Parent and child. So we're going to take a look in on a parent and child and see exactly how that relationship works out with respect to, well, the issues they're facing.
Bobby, the doctor gave me 2 new prescriptions today. And, on top of the 7 others that I've taken, I'm just getting confused. I need your help.
Well, it's Dad, the good thing is that you're getting treatment. But yeah, 2 more on top of 7, that's 9. And, you can't even remember what day to go bowling and which day to go golfing. How are you going to keep these all straight, Dad? I'm concerned. I can't be here every day to help you.
I know.
Hey,
you've got your family you got to look after. I mean, I don't expect you to be checking in on me every day.
Hey, I'll get you one of those compartment things. You know, the drugstore sells the compartment things. You know, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. You put your
Oh,
pills in there.
Oh, yeah. Well, okay, but you know that. Oh, geez.
Yes.
But then I got to remember, like, you know, I got to put them all in there, and I got to remember which ones go where, and it's just.
Yeah.
When
You
am
got
I
to
gonna do
remember to
that?
put them in there. Yeah. Hey, I'll call you on Sundays. Every Sunday, I'll call you to say, okay, Dad, let's put the pills in, and that way I'll talk to you, and we could even Zoom, and I'll watch you do it. Does that work out for you?
You know, that would be really, you know, that would help a lot. You know,
All right.
you're a good son, Bob. I appreciate that.
Love you, Dad.
Love you too, buddy.
Well, and it's that easy to help out. Sometimes you don't have to actually be there, but reach out through Zoom, FaceTime, even just a call. And as you well know, seniors can be at a higher risk of having an accidental overdose because it's hard to keep track, especially when you do have multiple doctors, multiple prescriptions. Keeping it all straight can almost be a full-time job unto itself. Jamie?
Well, I think it's time for a commercial break.
Hi, folks. I'm here to talk to you about naloxone. It's a rescue kit that you can actually get for an opioid overdose. It's something very simple. You can go online to get it. You can put it in your purse. You can put it in your backpack. You can put it in your, your fanny pack, and you obviously know whose people wears those. But you can also put it in your man purse. Okay, it's a satchel, because it's not a man purse, it's actually a satchel, but you can carry it with you. And in the case of an emergency, you see somebody there with an opioid overdose, you can give this to them. You can administer it. It looks like this. It comes in the mail. This is the nasal. In case you can't see that, you push this right up into the nasal. It's a nasal mist. It works wonders. It can't hurt the person. It could save a life. It could very well save anybody's life at that point. And, and since 1996 through 2014, over 26,000 rescue kits reverse an overdose. People, we need to keep that money going. I mean, we have to get that number going. Get the kit, carry it with you, save a life. And in the magic of Zoom,
Well, unfortunately, with the magic of Zoom, Keith disappeared. And so did his sign he was holding. His sign said naloxone4all.org. So we'll put that in the chat for you. And that is a free way that anyone can get a kit of naloxone. And now we just see his hands. Again, magic. There,
Wait,
he was there. Oh, for a second. Oh, Keith. Oh, he tried. He made the sign, but it was a great commercial break that we have. Very important. And I think everyone should go out and thank you. Someone I know very well just put it in the chat for me, and thank you so much for that. So now we're going to see another scene. Something I don't know what to do. What do you do with those unwanted meds?
I got my wisdom teeth out like last month, but I still have these like pills. I don't know what to do with them. I never really like finished them. They kind of tasted bad. So, you know what? I'll just like throw them in the garbage. Okay, maybe that wasn't the best idea. So what do I do?
On the toilet.
Okay. Oh, Well, that's just depressing. I don't want to kill any fish. Okay, so what do I do?
You could dispose of them properly at a reception box at your local pharmacy or police department.
No, the colors are pretty, so I think I'll do that. Thank you.
Great messages. Now I know what to do with my unwanted meds. Thank you for that. I'll turn it over to Randy for a message.
Thanks very much, Jamie. Well, my message is pretty simple. All the things you're seeing here portrayed in the show and things you've been exposed to, whether they be commercials or some of the work that NCAPDA does, they all happen because of you, because of donations, because of a volunteer staff, because everyone gets together and gets behind something that saves lives. So I'm urging you right now, if you haven't done so already, please take the time to go to NCAPDA, that's www.ncapda.org, and hit the donate button and make a donation. Whether it's $5 or $500, every dollar that they get helps them in their journey to bring safety where safety is hard to find for many who are at risk out there. So please help us save lives and get closer to that with your help. Donate now if you can.
And back to you, Randy.
Well, thanks for that, Jamie. What? We've got a lot of stuff going on here. What do we got? What do we have next, Jamie? I'm looking.
I think that you are going to have another scenario where you're going to be asking for a relationship in chat. We're going to see the solution to another possibly troubling scenario that will go on between two people.
Oh, okay. Yeah, let's do that. Let's get a relationship between two people. Put that in chat. Okay. Friends at school. Friends at school. That's what I've got. Let's do that.
Man, I almost hit somebody in a crosswalk driving to school today.
What?
Yeah, I didn't see him. I don't feel right today. And it's like, I didn't see him. I went right through it. And I came so close to hitting him. My heart stopped at that point. It was horrible.
That's
Horrible.
the second time this week you did that.
I know, but I'm not myself. I'm just not myself. I haven't been myself all week. I don't know what's going on with me.
Wait a minute. Didn't you tell me that the doctor gave you some new medication?
Well, yeah. I'm supposed to take it, I take it every morning before,
Right.
before I come. Yes, before I
Right.
come to school. Yeah.
Right. And
But
are
it's,
you taking them first thing in the morning
well,
on an empty stomach?
well, yeah, I don't eat breakfast. I never eat breakfast. I mean, it's horrible. I have a cup of coffee.
I was
I-
with you at the pharmacy when you picked it up. They said you're supposed to take it with something in your stomach. Otherwise, it could cause excitement, irritability, heart racing, and it was very dangerous.
Well, how was I supposed to know that? I didn't.
Because the pharmacist told you, dude.
I know. I wasn't even listening to that. I just took him like he said, take one in the morning. And so I've been taking them in the morning. Oh my God.
You're going to
Yeah.
lose your license.
I could hurt somebody.
Well, unfortunately, this is a scenario that plays out quite a bit. Someone who's well-intentioned, trying to get control of a condition that they have, and they don't fully read all the warnings on their medication. So please pay attention to not only the pharmacist when you get the medication, but when you get it home and you have a minute to sort of absorb everything that's going on regarding the medication, make sure that you're in a situation where you can fully understand and utilize the instructions that come along with the medication. All right. Take it away, Jamie.
So let's see now, what happens when a young man needs to make a decision about something?
I have a math test tomorrow and I'm already like so tired from studying, but it's like 3 p.m. I don't know how I'm going to keep going. Like, it's just too hard. I heard that Michael, he has some Adderall. He said that he could lend me some, but I don't know if I should take it, but the test is like 50% of our grade.
Now, remember, prescription medication are for the person they're intended for. Don't be taking anybody else's medication. Just because Brian takes Adderall doesn't mean that you need Adderall. It's dangerous to be taking somebody else's medication.
True, and I don't want to put myself in danger.
Danger, danger. There's no danger. Trust me. Trust me. A lot of other people trust me. I'm just here to make sure you get through your test. I mean, you want to go to that nice college, don't you? Go ahead, take it.
Yeah, I really do want to go to Harvard. Okay, maybe I should.
No. It's illegal. It'll jeopardize your scholarship. You don't want to take it. It'll alter your brain chemistry. Please, please remember, it's not okay. You can handle this. Go get some rest. You'll be able to study some more later.
Yeah, maybe she's right. Maybe I should just take a nap. I really do want to take a nap right now.
You can sleep when you're dead. Right now, you've got a test. I mean, there's no better time to seize the moment than when the moment's in front of you. Go ahead, take it. Trust me.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Devil, get out of here. You got the last guy. This one's mine. I want him to stay straight and not on anybody else's medications.
You know what? I think you're right. I don't really want to put myself in any danger.
That's right.
Yeah, I don't
That's
want
the right decision.
the scholarship that I have lined up. And I also don't want to go to jail. If it's illegal, I don't think you can go to Harvard from jail.
You can't. Your parents will be very proud of you.
Well, thankfully, in the end, he made the right choice. But hard when you've got that temptation of that devil. But in the end, he listened to the angelic angel, which is wonderful. Oh, I think it's time for another commercial break.
If you don't dispose of unused or expired prescription drugs in your home, they just might find a new one. They could end up lost or stolen or simply misused. Keep them safe, clean them out, take them back. In addition to using disposable containers at your local pharmacy or police department, twice a year, the Federal Drug Enforcement Administration holds a Take Back Day. Last Saturday was the 20th biannual event. DEA's National Prescription Drug Take Back Day collected 839,543 pounds. That's almost 420 tons of unused, expired, and unwanted medications from across the country. Americans once again showed their dedication toward helping prevent addiction and potential overdoses. by removing prescription drugs from the homes, purses, cars, backpacks, the list goes on. The April event included 4,400 community partners at over 5,000 collection sites throughout the country. For more information on the next DEA Take Back Day and additional collection sites that will be made available, go to DEATakeback.com. That's DEATakeback.com.
What a great commercial break that was. Good information, yes. And I think that commercial ended just in time for us to see another episode of Choose Your Drug. And before I go any further, let me introduce the host of Choose Your Drug, Danny Distributor.
Hey, you're in luck because I'm here. And you know, I always bring the suitcase of fun. That's right, the box that allows you to choose the things you want out of life. After all, if you're not making a choice, someone will make it for you, right? So I'm just really happy to be here tonight. In fact, I'm happy to be any place that doesn't have an ankle monitor or handcuffs. Anyway, I brought some friends with me and I'll introduce them in a minute. But first, let's meet our chooser for the night, Chrissy Crossroads. Chrissy, come on out here.
Hi, Danny. How are you?
Well, don't you look nice tonight, huh?
Thank you.
Yeah, well, why don't you tell the audience a little bit about yourself?
Well, Danny, I'm a single mom, 3 kids, caring for my aging father. I have 2 jobs. I drive for Uber and I work in an accounting office. I'm working on the church committee to choose the new pastor, and I'm working on the PTA fundraiser, and I myself am in school to work on my accounting degree.
Hey, that's great. And we got a half an hour, so let's pick it up a little bit.
Oh,
Anything
sorry.
else you want to share with our audience before we start introducing your choices for the night?
Well, you know, it's just, I've got so much going on. I'm thinking there must be something that'll help me kind of get through this kind of, you know, get through the day, get through the night, and just, you know, there's just so much.
Hey, it's like an elevator. You need all the buttons if you want to get up and get down, if you know what I mean, huh?
I know.
Well, we'll make sure that you got some choices in front of you.
Thank
I'd
you.
like to have you go to the soundproof booth while we bring out a few of our friends I brought along with me, and we'll get back to you in just a minute.
Sounds great. I'll appreciate the quiet time.
Hey, and hey, Sammy, you back there? Ah, one of my favorites of all time. Sammy Sedative, everybody. Put your hands together. Sammy, how are you?
I'm awake. I'm awake.
It's better than the last time I saw you.
Yeah.
Hey, you hang on for a minute. Keep those eyes open just a crack. We're going to bring out Steve, who's going to liven things up.
Hi, Dan. Hi, Dan. How you doing? I'm here.
It's
I'm ready.
Stevie Stimulant.
I'm
Good
ready to
see
go,
ya.
Dan. I'm ready to go, Dan. Come on. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Stevie, take a pill, Stevie. Take a pill.
I'm ready. Come on. Let's go.
Steve, just put a pause button in there, and we'll be back to you in a minute. Oh, Pete. Pete. Yeah, Pete. Hey, I've had enough of Stevie for the time being. As a matter of fact, he's giving me a headache. I might need a pain reliever, if you know what I mean. Yeah. Hold on to it for now. We're about to. I'm going to introduce you now to Chrissy Crossroads. She's a single mom. Yada yada yada. A lot on her plate. Needs you guys to help her out. All right. So she's going to ask you some questions.
Gentlemen. So I'm going to ask a few questions. Let me start with Sam. If I, chose you, who would we kind of hang out with?
I'm awake. What? Oh, what? Who would we? What did you say?
Yeah. If I chose you, to be with, who would we hang out with?
Oh, well, I got lots of friends here. Xander Xanax, he's a hell of a guy. Sally Sleeping Pills, she's wonderful. Violet Valium, she's just about the most mellow person you'll ever meet. Amber Ambien, you'll like her. You'll like her a lot.
Okay, thank you. Steve, what about you? If I
Well-
choose you, who are your friends?
Oh, I have got some great friends. I mean, great friends. You know, one of my buds, my really good bud, Adderall Andy, he's fantastic. He's always there. He's always moving. He's great. You know, and his brother, excuse me, Ricky Ritalin, he's another go-getter. He's constantly there for you. He's always there for you. And of course, you know, the big Mike, the big M, Mr. Meth, he's always there. Always there. he's there.
Okay, yeah. Thanks for your enthusiasm, Steve. Pete, are you there? Pete, Pete, who are your friends? Who, if I chose you, who would we hang with?
Friends, oh, well, there's Oscar Oxycontin, Victor Vicodin, Nick Milcor, Percy, Percocet, yes, see him every once in a while, yes, and Frank Fentanyl, oh yes, well, good friends of mine, yes.
Okay, thanks. Okay. Sam,
I'm awake.
what can I expect if we hang out together? What kind of things?
Oh, well, first of all, you are going to love me a lot. You're not going to want to be away from me is what I'm saying, okay? You're going to want to stick around and just hang with me as much as you can. Because, you know, because I am just, I will just mellow you out.
Mellow.
I mean, you will just, your breathing will slow down, your heart rate will slow down. You will just
Sam? Well, I guess we moved to Steve. Steve, I guess your answer will be very different. What would I experience hanging out with you?
Well, you know, well, for one thing, we get so much done because we don't have to sleep anymore.
That's
We just
good and troubling.
we could work all night with no sleep whatsoever. And then, you know, we would probably get a little bit angry at each other sometimes, and you know, we could outbursts would happen now and then because we just don't know how to stop. And we would be up all night and we could watch TV, or we could do like homework, or we could just yell at each other. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. It is.
Maybe your definition of fun is a little different than mine, but okay. Pete, what's it like spending time with you?
Oh, hello again, my dear. Yes. Oh, at first we have such euphoria. Yes. But then it kind of goes into, slowing things down after a while, and
That's not bad.
slowing things down like our blood pressure and our heart rate. Oh my God. Let's talk about stopping things. Constipation. Oh, I can't stand that. Yeah, but you probably won't feel it. You'll be so drowsy, you won't even mind. Yes. It'll be fine. It'll all come out in the end.
Oh, not funny.
So sorry.
Okay, I have one more question for all of you. Sam.
Yeah, I'm awake.
Sam.
Okay, I'm awake. What?
If I choose you, what can I expect in the long term?
Well, like I said, you're just gonna love me. You're not gonna want to put me down, and at some point, you know, you're just gonna want to stop doing things, and you know, you're gonna be just sleepy all the time, which is not a bad thing in my opinion. You know, and of course, you know,
No, if I can.
you didn't want to operate any machinery or play sports or anything like that, did you? I mean, because you're just gonna flop around like a fish out of water. So you just, and eventually you're just gonna go to sleep and not wake up.
And what? Sam? Oh, that's troubling. Steve,
Yeah.
what, I'm looking for something that's a little more long-term. What would happen if I chose you in the long term?
Well, well, we could like maybe some kind of like minor seizures and sometimes
What?
major seizures, but
Major seizures?
it's just sometimes. It's just sometimes. Maybe it could be a stroke, but you know what? That's a possibility too. But we're not really sure on that one. But definitely, well, probably it would, maybe like a heart attack.
That's not okay. Pete, your
Yes.
turn. What's long term with you? What would that be like?
Well, my dear, the longer you stay around me and use me, the more you'll want me. It's a win-win situation. Yes, the more you need me. But there might be times when, well, you just, fail to wake up for work and fail to do the things you need to do. Your skin feels a little clammy and you get a little pale. And those are minor things, speaking of cosmetics, though, your fingers and lips might turn blue.
Blue?
Even your fingernails, yes, my dear. I think it might.
No, Danny, I've made my decision. Danny, get back here, hurry up. Get me away from these guys.
I knew it. Did
No,
I tell you I'd bring the guys?
No. Danny, my life is way too complicated. I have too many commitments and responsibilities. I can't hang out with any of these losers. I'm out of here.
But there was,
What?
dang it, you guys.
What?
I asked you to just provide a little information. How could she not choose one of you or all of you?
What?
That's it.
I got-
Back in the box. We're out of here.
Oh,
You
I got-
heard me.
I gotta go. I gotta go.
Really, thankfully, Chrissy made the right decision in the end. All those temptations of trying to change her life with stimulants or pain pills or sedatives. But in the end, she decided, they're not going to help me. They're going to hurt me in the short term and the long term. So really good that she didn't choose any, as she said, any of those losers. Good choice, Chrissy. So I'm going to bring Randy back on to tell us about our last scene.
Thanks, Jamie. Our last scene is a series of scenes, actually, and it's all centered around what we call an athlete's descent. So what we're going to witness here and follow the trajectory of is what can happen to an athlete when things don't go the way they anticipated and they just want to get back what they feel like they should be able to do. So let's look in on Bobby.
You know what? It is such a nice day outside. The grass is green. People are walking their dogs. People are walking their kids. Did a tree just fall on that person? It's fine. It's just a really nice day outside, and I think I should ride my bike. We have that bike race coming up in like 2 months, and wow, a lot of stuff is really riding on that. So I'm just gonna go ride my bike. I should probably study for that test tomorrow, but it's fine. Oh God. I think I fell. My knee. It's really, really bad. It's bleeding like really heavily. God, I really hope this doesn't affect my ability to ride my bike. I should probably talk to Coach. He'll figure it out.
Bobby, my best cyclist. How you? Holy smokes! What What happened to your knee?
I fell off of my bike because I was riding it today.
Oh,
Do you think I'll be fine?
Hey, that looks bad. Listen, I need you healthy for the bike race in 3 weeks, man. Listen, seriously, you need to go to the doctor, get that looked at, because I need you healthy. You're my best cyclist. I need you healthy.
Do you think it's that bad?
I think, well, I'm not a doctor. I'm just a coach. So I need you to go to the doctor and have that looked at, but it looks bad to me.
Okay, okay. Do you have any idea if I'll be able to, be in the race?
That's up to the doc. Go see the doc and see what she says.
Okay. Thank you.
All right.
You know what? I'll go this evening. I'll go see the doctor this evening, and it should be fine. Yeah, I have like 2 months, right, to heal. Oh God.
Hi, Bobby. What can I do for you?
Hi. Like last night I was riding my bike, and I think I fell pretty bad.
On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the worst, how much is the pain?
To be honest, probably like a 9 or a 9.5.
9. Serious. Let me see.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Ooh, ow. Ooh, pretty swollen there. Okay, well, I'll tell you what. I'm going to give you this Vicodin. Now, there's 30 in here. It should last you a month. So take that and as taper off as the pain gets less in your knee. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, here you
thank
go.
Should I be better by the race?
When's the race?
2 months, probably.
Sure. Yeah. Let's just keep an eye on it.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you so
You're
much.
welcome. Take care.
Thank you. You too. Oh, man, it's only been like 2 weeks and I'm already done with the bottle. No, but the pills are really just the only thing that make me feel better right now. So I don't know what to do. I need more. I need more. I'm gonna go back to the doctor, and it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay.
Bobby, you're here again. Is there something else wrong?
I finished the bottle, so could you get me some more?
It's been 2 weeks.
Yeah, but
I gave you enough for a month.
yeah, the pain was really, really bad.
I
So
understand this, but this medication is very addictive. You've taken too much. I cannot give you more.
are you sure? I don't know what I'm supposed to do now. The race is in like 2 months, and I can't go on living with this pain for like I don't know. You know what? I think my friend said that he knows someone who would be able to help me get some. I'll go talk to him. It'll be fine.
Hey, Bobby. Well, it's weird you coming to see me, man. I haven't seen you since you did those, high school sports, man. Hi, hey, man, how you doing?
To be honest, I'm not doing great. My knee is really bad right now, and my doctor, for some reason, she wouldn't give me like more of these pills. So I heard you know a guy.
Well, what are we talking about here? I know a lot of guys. I mean, what do you need?
I just need a couple more pills of Vicodin. Just to be better by the race.
Are you sure you want to do this?
Yeah, I'm sure.
All right, man. Just because we were friends. You know where the Jamba Juice is downtown?
Yeah. I think, yeah.
Right, you know where the barber shop is right next to it?
Yeah.
Okay, there's an alleyway there. Go down to the end of the alleyway. You'll see a guy there. Tell him Biff sent you. Make sure you want to do this. Make sure you want to do this.
I'm sure. I don't know how I'm gonna live without, you know, yeah, I'm sure.
All right, man. You didn't hear it from me. Good luck.
Hi, I heard that you might sell some, you know, like
I might
Vicodin.
sell what, man? Spit it out.
Vicodin. My knee's pretty bad.
Who sent you here?
Biff sent me.
Okay, okay. So, what are you looking for? Like, how much? What kind of money you got?
Yeah, I got like $60. The-
All right, this might help you out for a couple of days, and
couple of days.
then I'll see you again, maybe. Yeah?
Okay.
Don't tell anybody I was around here, okay?
If I need, okay. Okay. You know what? I got them. So I'm gonna be okay. I'm going to be okay. Archie, why'd you text me?
Well, I texted you. I called you. I've come by the house 3 times, and this is the first time I've caught you here. I'm just worried, man. You're anchor on the cycling relay team, and I haven't heard anything from you. You've been acting weird.
Yeah, you know, I cycling. I don't know if I'm gonna keep doing that. Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. So.
And you live to cycle. You cycled to live. I mean, you're the one who got me involved. I would have never ever got on a bike if it weren't for you.
Vikings dumb. Okay, I don't know what you're talking about. That I stopped doing that like months ago.
Well, I know everybody cares about you, man, but you got to care about you too.
I'm doing perfectly fine. So I don't know what you're even talking about. I've just been busy with school. Okay.
Oh, honey, I'm so glad to see you. Hi, Archie. So glad
Hi.
you're with your friends again. I don't, what's been happening to you, honey? I got a call from the school that you've missed days of school, and coach said you're not at practice and you're just like in your room. And I mean, Archie confided in me that he keeps trying to get in touch with you. I'm worried. What's happening?
Nothing's happening. I don't know what you mean. I've just been feeling sick. So.
Oh, honey, sick? Okay, well, I mean, I'll help you. Just tell me what's going on.
I'll wait out front, Mrs. Miller.
Okay, thanks, Arch.
Nothing's going on. I literally don't know what you're talking about. I'm doing perfectly fine. Okay.
You seem so different to me, honey. You're just not, you're not.
What does that even mean?
Just, you seem different. Like you're not my Bobby. I don't know what's happening. I'll be right back. I don't know. This is very emotional. Just getting to me. I don't like seeing you like this.
Oh my
Hey,
God.
Bobby, man. You know, it's been great seeing you again. Why don't you come over to my place and we can hang out, man? I got great stuff over there. You know, I can introduce you to some more people, man. It's gonna be, you know, it's kind of a party, but you know, I got a lot of friends, man. They can help you out, man. They've been helping me out. They can help you out too, man. They can.
Hey, it's Bobby and Biff. All right, man. Hey, Bobby, hey, you looking for some more, huh? You got
Yeah.
money?
Yeah.
I'm
I know you need
actually.
it. I know you need it. You need it.
Yeah.
He's got it,
Something
Bobby.
with the money and I'll
Yeah,
give
I can.
Honey?
He's got it.
Hey,
Who are these people?
They're my friends.
House. Get out of my house. Oh, Coach is here. I know he wanted to talk to you.
Yeah, Bobby, man, what is up? I mean, you haven't been to practice, you missed the big meet. I mean, Archie gave it his all, but you're part of the team. I mean, without you, there was no relay team. And, you know,
I don't know what
Listen.
my future is with.
listen, the college scouts were there to watch. They were there to see you. And you know, if you're not in that race,
Archie.
you're
Yeah,
gonna blow it.
try to talk some sense into him. I don't understand what's happened.
Bobby, I don't know what's going on, but I want my old Bobby back.
We all want you back, Bobby. We're worried about you. You're gonna blow your scholarship here. You know,
I'm very concerned about you, Bobby.
Oh, doctor. Thankful you're here.
Well, you know, when he came to see me the second time, clearly there was a problem.
I didn't
Bobby,
even know.
Bobby, you got it. You need to get your head on straight here, son. You got to get it. This is your
You have a
life.
future ahead of you, my son.
You know what? You're right. I don't think I can keep on living like this.
Bobby. Oh,
Bobby, I know of a good program just for teens like you. They can help you, and clearly you have the support system. I'll give your information to them, and I will also share that with your mom, and you can get together, and I'm sure things will look better soon.
Okay, that's
Yeah, Bobby, we listen, I'll work with you extra to get you back on the team, pal.
we
We
love
need
you,
you.
Bobby.
thank you.
Well, thankfully, Bobby made the right choice in the end. But these are all too familiar things that we actually hear about, that a young athlete gets an injury, gets prescribed some Vicodin or some Norco or some Oxy, takes it for a little while, finds that they take some more or they abuse it, makes them feel good. They find that high. They are constantly then chasing that high, can get very expensive. So then they go off to college, can't afford the Oxy or the pain pills anymore. And we've seen an uptick in heroin, which hadn't heard about for years. And then the scariest of all that's out there, you know, Pete Pain Reliever talked about his friend, Frank, this is a mouthful, Frank Fentanyl. And unfortunately, fentanyl is really scary. It is out there more. There were more deaths in San Francisco due to fentanyl overdoses during the COVID crisis than COVID deaths. So that is something we are following, but we hope that more Bobbies in the end make the right decision and see that people around them love them and want them to have a fulfilling life. So I'm going to turn it over now to, well, actually, no, I'm not going to turn over to anyone. I am from the magic of Zoom land. We have in our audience, yes, I think I can see her, April Overo, who is the president of the National Coalition Against Prescription Drug Abuse. And I think through magic, Randy's going to make her appear. And we, any questions that you may have had about content during the show, please now feel free to ask April, whether in chat or out loud. Are you there, April?
I am
There
here.
you are.
The magic of this Zoom business we're in these days. So hi there. I am just blown away by the work you put into this and the outcome. I was writing words down as these different skits unfolded, and unique, clever, engaging, entertaining. And I would never have guessed that we could actually make this topic fun in a way, right? It's a pretty serious topic, and there's so much pain that surrounds it, with people across our country becoming addicted, developing these substance use disorders, and the families that have to cope with that, friends and family. So I just want to thank you all so much for the work you did. I loved every single one of these skits. The message was right on, and it was performed in a way that was engaging. So thank you, thank you.
And any questions for April about the content, about the topics covered?
Say you did such a good job. There were no questions. So
okay. Well, we will. Okay, yes, we'll be posting. I think, Randy, we have that resource.
I've got it ready now.
Oh, no. Oh, thank you, Biff/Keith. But we actually have another slide. Randy, do we have that slide of the resources?
Yes, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put them in the chat. That way people can copy them down if they want to. So I'm going to put the resources in chat right now, and also how to get in contact with NCAPDA.
And that is, April actually put that in the chat. So you can,
yeah,
she did that for us.
But I'd also want to point out we're up on virtually all of the social media platforms. So Facebook and Twitter, Instagram. We even just recently joined TikTok. And that's because, unfortunately, there's a lot of, if you know what to look for, there's a lot of drug talk on TikTok, unfortunately, that can connect our young people to drug dealers. And so we're trying to counterbalance that through the messaging that our youth ambassador team is putting some messaging around. So we're going to start to throw things up there, and hopefully that'll get more attention than the drug talk. So we really encourage people to connect with us, because we have so many different volunteer opportunities. And not just that, we are a wonderful resource. If we don't have an answer, we know who will have it. So please connect with us if you have an interest in working in the prevention environment, if you have a concern or issue. Randy, I see you put up the 800 number for the suicide and the substance use support line that's available 24/7, the 800-662-HELP. So that's there, and you can get there also from our website. So again, thank you so much. And Jamie, I enjoy working with you, and Randy got to know recently at a training event that we just happened to both be at. So it was a great connection, and look what's resulted from this. So thank you.
Yes, it was fun. Well, thank you, April. We will now, April can go back magically into the audience. If you like. And we will call up now the rest of our wonderful cast. Randy is here. We've got Bill, Doug, Glenda, Brian, Brian was such a treat. And oh, Keith, I always forget. Sorry. Inside joke. But Brian, I would just kudos to you. Such a joy to work with.
Good job, Brian.
We play together all the time, and Brian kind of had to get used to us and the way we do things and jump right in, and he was just wonderful. And as you can see, he was kind of the star. So, and he took it on. So thank you, thank you. And now, Randy, I think you were going to ask if anyone has any.
Yeah, if anybody has any questions about for the performers, maybe for the amazing Brian or any of the rest of us who kind of were just hoping to catch some table scraps from his acting prowess. I thought it was fantastic. He did a great job. But if you have any questions for us, we're more than happy to answer those for you right now.
Don't put them all in at the same time because it's hard to read.
Yeah, it'll overwhelm the chat box,
Yeah,
so
it does. It overwhelms it.
slow it down just a bit. Oh no, Archie is not my
Oh.
real name. I think somebody put that in the.
I see a couple questions for, of course, for Brian. So Brian, how did this experience go for you? April wanted to know, and Peggy wants to know whether you're going to stay with improv.
The experience was really nice. It was really fun. Yeah, getting to like do the classes and then also the rehearsals every single time was I was really entertained and I would look forward to it. So yeah, I overall just found it like really fun and also educational. So yeah. For staying with improv, yeah, maybe. I'm part of the improv show at Dublin High School. Not improv show, but the improv club at Dublin High. So yeah.
Yeah, if we could just keep your language to a bay, because you get a little bit out of hand sometimes, it'd be very important to do that too, Brian. So
I heard him
Kidding.
use the word
I'm kidding.
shucks
I know.
several times.
some of those words are just inappropriate for live broadcast. I'm serious.
Darn it,
Yeah.
at least twice.
Dang is unacceptable.
And
So
There was a question from Kelly, but I think April might have answered a question. So you see, Kelly asked, will the PayPal screen come up again? But then April told her how to donate.
Well,
yeah, that's much
you need to
better.
put
The
it-
link she's put in there.
need to put the link to all panelists and attendees. It's just
Oh,
put
yeah.
to all panelists. I don't-
There you go. Yeah. So yeah, April, send that back out to all panelists and attendees.
And attendees.
That was a good catch, Doug, because I wouldn't have noticed that.
Yeah.
Did want to make a couple of notes here for anybody who's interested. We have a tremendous workshop coming up in June, a live workshop being hosted by the one and only Tim Orr at the Campbell Theater on June the 20th. That's an all-day event, 10 in the morning till 4 in the afternoon. Still plenty of time to go visit with Pops and hang out with the dads of the world. And even dogs appreciate the show. So we know that these workshops can be very valuable for people who are either had some improv experience or want to take it to the next level. He's a great instructor and just a cool guy to hang out with. And he'll be there June 20th, Campbell Theater. You can get a hold of me or just go to our Facebook page and leave a note there and I will catch up with you that way. So there's a couple different ways you can get a hold of us. I will put an email in the chat box as well. So if you need to get a hold of me to find out more information, I can do that for you. Also, we always have classes going on. They're ongoing and they're always forming new ones. So whether you're a beginner and it's first time ever doing this stuff, or you're a grizzled veteran, like some of the wise and amazing performers you saw tonight, you can always learn some new stuff if you can stay awake. Just, that's always good. Any other questions, thoughts? I want to say a special thank you to Jamie for being the director on this thing. She really was the glue that held everything together and did such a great job, really, of trying to keep it in the spirit of improv and also play in the world of sketch comedy, which is a whole different genre. And we were able to merge those things in this. Jamie did a great job. Thank you very much.
And remembering all the players' names before they come on screen was a good thing too. So.
Except, who are you again?
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna just get that name in the chat window and then we'll ask one more time for questions. Anything the group would like to shout out? Bill, what do you got going on? What's Bill got going on?
Me? Oh,
Yeah.
geez. I might have 2 films coming out this year. Have auditions for another film going on. So look for me in the big picture, I guess.
There you go.
And we got a murder mystery group too. So people like to eat and they like murder mysteries. Look us up at Continiac Theater Company.
And Randy,
Sure.
you might want to talk about Act 2 shows.
Might be some live in-person shows. at some
Yes,
point.
there will be. We'll be live and on the stage at the Campbell Theater starting in July. We're looking to perform also at the Lesher Theater once that gets reopened. So we're going to be busy with some live shows, and there'll be a virtual show. So if you're still a little squeamish about the way things are right now, we have a comedy show on May the 22nd, a virtual comedy show. Again, you can go check that out at Facebook on the Funny Bone Productions website or Funny Bone Productions Facebook page, and get some more information on that. So,
And,
Keith, did you have something?
Yeah, actually, I'm going to be washing my car tomorrow. So in case anybody was wondering. Yeah.
Just to prove soap is not his kryptonite, he will be washing a vehicle. That's fantastic.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you, everyone. Thanks for coming. And thank you to all our wonderful performers. And again, Brian, hats off to you, my friend.
Great
Yeah.
job, Brian.
Really super.
Good
All right,
job.
everybody. Have a good evening.
Good night. Good night.